Welcome to another mini but mighty leadership lesson. In this episode, we're going to focus on a bad boss habit or poor leadership choices and consider some alternatives for better leadership. Now, this example comes from fiction. My husband and I started watching a new to us detective show called Department Q. In the show, there are frequent flashbacks to a crime scene where the lead detective and his also tenured partner arrive at a location where a very junior officer is on the scene. The junior officer was first to arrive and then called for backup. So when these senior officers show up on scene, they spend a fair amount of time ridiculing and shaming the junior officer for the number of protocols that he hasn't followed, even though they know he's new to his job. And I say, that's just bad boss behavior. So what's a better approach? Let's consider three alternatives because even though we're basing this on a fictional story, this happens all the time in the workplace. First alternative, how about Socratic method, where the senior officer and their partner could use probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and analysis in the junior officer and guide that officer to an individual level of deeper understanding of the situation and the protocols. A close second to this could be coaching. So, praising the officer, acknowledging the things that were done right, even if it's only calling for backup. Find something to help that individual feel confident and then begin to help coaching them. Ask them questions to help them identify what was missed and get them to figure out how might they recover or rectify the situation? Another option could be to have the junior officer observe the more experienced officers performing the exact protocols in the right order and following the right procedures and methods, and have the junior officer identify what is happening and why. There's no room in leadership for superiority or sarcasm, and especially not for shaming the people that we lead and work with. Leadership calls for us to examine situations and decide how we can help lift others up and guide them towards learning and better outcomes. So the next time you find yourself in a situation at work where you need development and reinforcement, I want you to pause and think, what is a better way for you to approach helping that individual recognize their mistake and learn from it? In fact, you can practice before then by considering this fictional situation and deciding how you might approach it differently. Join us here at Boss at the Helm every Friday for new mini but mighty leadership lessons. It's all about awareness, accountability, and leveling up. Lead yourself, then lead others. Be a boss.